Hello dear students, today we are going to see English first poem On Killing a Tree by Giv Patel. First of all, we will see some information about the poet. Giv Patel is an Indian poet, playwright, painter as well as a practicing physician. He belongs to a group of writers who have subscribed themselves to the Green Movement, which is involved in an effort to protect the environment. His poems speak of deep concerns for nature and expose man's cruelty to it. Now, I will give you the short idea of this poem. So, in this poem, the poet symbolizes a deep-rooted evil. He says that a tree can't be killed out just by hacking and chopping it. To put it to a permanent end, it should be uprooted entirely and left out to wither in the sun. In the same way, the social evil can be put out just by criticizing them. The society should root them up to die forever. Now, let's see the first stanza of the poem. First, I will read it and then I will explain it. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide sprouting leaves. So, dear students, in this stanza, we get to know that killing a tree is a tough job. It is not a simple job which can be done by simple strike of knife. The tree has been considered ironically as enemy of human beings. The tree slowly consumes earth. It uses earth resources. It is fed by these resources on earth's crust. It rises by consuming air, sunlight, water for years. By consuming earth's resources, leaves have grown from it leprous like bark. Now here leprous hide means here discolored bark. Now let's see stanza second. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which if unchecked will expand again to former size. So bark means here hard outer layer and twigs means small branches. One another word that is miniature boughs. So boughs here means branches. Thus, much effort is needed to kill a tree. It is needed to be hacked and chopped. It cannot be done by so much pain that will be caused to tree. The bleeding bark of tree will heal one day. From ground, the curled green twigs, miniature boughs, that means the twisted and small branches, will rise again if not cut properly. It is needed to be uprooted properly. Then only we can kill the tree. Now let's see stanza 3. No, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped, tied, and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely, out from the earth cave, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. Anchoring earth means trees are held securely with the help of roots in the earth. Snapped out means chopped out. Then the next word is earth cave. Here cave means cavity, that is hollow space occupied by roots. Then sensitive means delicate. So here the poet wants to say is that no means cutting of small branches will also not be enough. The roots needed to be pulled off. It is to be tied by ropes and pulled out. It needed to be pulled out from earth's cave. The strength of the tree needed to be exposed. The strength which is white and wet, which means great strength of trunk, which is hidden beneath earth, which is most sensitive part of tree, Holding tree for years is needed to be attacked. Now the last stanza. Then the matter of scorching and choking in sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. Matter here means in the sense of situation. Scorching and choking means the drying up of the tree after being uprooted. Hardening means to become hard, and withering means to become weak. So in the last stanza, the poet want to say that after that here means after uprooting the tree, it gets scorched in sunlight, choked, get more brown, get hardened, get twisted, get withered, and then finally the tree is killed. In this way, dear students, the poem conveys the message that trees are living beings just like any other form of life. They have strong survival instincts and can withstand any type of assault, trauma, or crisis. It is not easy to kill them, for they have a never say die attitude to life. Thank you.